It is my honor to present the nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role. Javier, hola. When you won your Oscar for No Country for Old Men, you managed to scare an entire nation with a haircut. Jeff, dude, you won this award last year. You know, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if, like, you maybe gave someone else a chance, staggered it a little bit? I mean, how much is enough? Jesse, I'm still waiting for you to accept my friend request on Facebook. Serious. Colin, right here. So I hear the Queen saw the film. She enjoyed it, which is good, right? As I assume you plan on going back home sometime? Right? It is my honor. It is my honor to present the nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role. Javier, hola. When you won your Oscar for No Country for Old Men, you managed to scare an entire nation with a haircut. Jeff, dude, you won this award last year. You know, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if, like, you maybe gave someone else a chance, staggered it a little bit? I mean, how much is enough? Jesse, I'm still waiting for you to accept my friend request on Facebook. Serious. Colin, right here. So I hear the Queen saw the film. She enjoyed it, which is good, right? As I assume you plan on going back home sometime? Right?
Is there a classic movie that you would be sad to admit right now you've never seen?
Gone with the Wind.
What?
You've never seen
I've never seen Gone with the Wind either.
Are you serious? You
I
guys
got
have
this-
never
well,
seen
oh my God.
You have an excuse. I don't have an excuse. Gone with the Wind or Sound of Music.
I have
And
never
figure-
seen Sound of Music.
What?
I figure you've seen it?
I've never seen
Like 1,000 times. I remember when we did Wolf of Wall Street, you would get angry at me all the time. Every time I'd mention any movie I hadn't seen, he'd be like, how have you not seen Citizen Kane? How can you work in this industry and not have seen Citizen Kane? I'm like, I just got here to this industry. Like, you've had more time to watch this stuff. And then I went home and I'd go watch Citizen Kane and watch all the movies. He's like, you have to see this, you
I
have to
figure
see this.
I've gone this long.
Now
I start now. I'm going all the way.
I've never seen any
I
Star
refuse to
Wars,
see it now.
and I kind of don't watch it now just because it infuriates people so much. Like, how have you never watched any Star Wars? And I just kind of want to see how long I can make it now.
Let's go deep. Some big movie-going, existential or profound controversies over the years. And one that struck me watching the movie. Sharon puts her feet up, her bare feet up, on a seat in a movie theater. Is that ever appropriate in a movie theater for someone's bare feet to be put on a
In the
seat?
60s, it sure was, right? I mean, I wouldn't
It's a
know.
good question. I did think about it. I was like, I don't want to convey that she's rude or impolite because she's neither of those things.
If you had the space, if you don't have neighbors close by, I'm
one's
going
sitting in
to say it's okay.
Okay.
Maybe not
say it's
shoes
alright.
anyway. It's not shoes,
Right.
just your feet.
Right.
Smashing, who have been chosen Best Actor by the Society this year for my performance in Chinatown. I'd like to thank Madam President and the rest of the members of the Society for this great honor. I wish that I could be with you there in Albert Hall, but as you can see, I've been institutionalized here in Oregon while filming One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with some friends of mine. I understand, however, that Misters Polanski and Town are with you in the audience this evening, and I'm sure that they will take this opportunity to thank Miss Dunaway themselves and the rest of the cast and crew of Chinatown for their contributions. Mr. Town, Mr. Polanski, if you would, please.
Hello, excuse me for interrupting. But Mr. Nicholson has to come with me now.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
I thought we would get together and rehearse, and Bob said, no, I don't think it's a good idea. And he was right, because they never saw each other before. And it was a simple scene. And so when we came to shoot, that was the time we met up and acted together for the first time.
You're looking to become a penologist? You're looking to go back? You know, I chase down some cruise guys just looking to fuck up, get busted back. That you? You must have worked some dipshit cruise. I worked all kinds. I am never going back. Then don't take down scores.
I love that scene, you know, and I was looking forward to us doing it eventually. I just loved the way it was written. The whole thing was great for us.
And the 2 cameras, which is always nice. But I think one of the things that we shared, which was really helpful, was we would talk to each other about our lives, because our lives were changed, you know, with all of a sudden being well known and stuff. So we would share that with each other, and it was very comforting. He knows a lot about me, I'll tell you, and I know a lot about him. And so because we would, you know, and it was very helpful to me. Quite a few times Bob has helped me out.
Did you have a particular favourite word to say in his voice?
Also a great question. Wait for the terrible answer. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple.
The rolling the R's. It's
the rolling the R's, yeah. There's actually a lot of great words. I also really enjoyed saying the Dacian words. Like tomke koima komplenos, like all this. There was so much juice in the Dacian dialogue as well. That was great because I mean we worked with a scholar and a linguist to construct this dead language as closely to what it possibly sounded like or could have been. And the Dacian dialogues were wonderful to say. A lot of those words, yeah.
You're both phenomenal in this. Willem, you saying Nosferatu will forever be in my brain.
Okay.
I adore the way you say
Good,
it. It's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys.
So how long has there been businesses?
Well, business started from the day one, from early in the world.
And what was they doing business in back in the day?
Many, many, many years ago, hundreds of millions of years ago, people were doing business, and they were trading in rocks and stones and other things.
Who would want to buy rocks?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask them that.
I've got some business idea that I just want to tell you about, and I'll be a fool if...
Very quickly.
What is the most popular thing in the world?
Music.
No.
Tell me.
Ice cream.
Okay.
Everyone has it. And what is the problem with ice cream?
I have no idea.
It drips.
Okay.
So my idea is what?
To make a drip-proof ice cream.
No. Oh, that's a fucking brilliant idea, this. All right, whatever. You ain't going to come out with that, though.
No, I promise you I won't.
Well, my idea is to come out with just like these ice cream gloves that make the ice cream not go on your hands and make it all well sticky. And also keep your hands warm when you is eating the ice cream.
Okay.
Is you in or is you in?
Okay, well, it sounds like a good idea, and I hope you make a lot of money. Good luck, folks. It's been nice seeing you. You take care of yourself, okay?
Well, is you going to be in on that?
Well, it sounds like an interesting...
We've got like P. Diddy is going to be in it.
Good.
Sam, you work with Tarantino a lot. When he has a new film, do you just automatically say yes?
Yeah.
Or does he send you a script and you read it and then you say yes?
Well, he calls me first and says, I wrote a new script and I wrote a part for you. And I go, okay. Which one is it? And he'll give me a character name and then he'll say, I'll send you the script.
I do that with Chris Nolan.
I pretty much know I'm going to do it. I mean, there's no question. He's not calling me to say, will you be in my movie? He's just calling me to say, this is the part that I just wrote for you. And I'm like, okay, great.
And I'll see you in a couple months.
Yeah, because when he called me about Django, I knew I wasn't going to be Django because he started talking about it. I go, okay, I'm 15 years too late for Django. Who am I playing? He said, Steven. I go, who is he? Read the script. So I read it.
Great.
And I read it and I called him back and said, so you really want me to be the most despicable in the history of cinema? He's like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Got room for one more.
How has Tarantino changed from when you first worked with him to now on Hateful Eight?
Well, he got more money to work with. They've given him bigger films.
Has he changed?
Not really. Quentin loves movies. He loves the process. He loves the process. He loves actors. He loves crew members. He loves everything about making movies. And when you do it, you get infused with that joy.
Have you
when you're on
changed?
a set. Have I changed? I'm constantly evolving.
Where was it filmed? We filmed some of it in the swamps of Virginia. We shot the majority of it in Romania because Anthony was looking for a terrain where, first of all, they have very similar environments, natural environments. But Romania at the time was just coming out of the Ceausescu regime, and Ceausescu had forced most of the Romanians into the cities, and so in fact the countryside was almost untouched. As Anthony said, there were no tattoos of man anywhere, so there were no pylons or roads. And we, my friend Ben, who's here with me, Ben and I shared an apartment, a little house there. We were the only people with a car in the village. Everyone else had horse and carts, and we were getting milk in a pail every morning that we had to pasteurize, or Ben pasteurized actually. And I mean, it was pretty basic, you know, and there were families still out in the meadows hoeing the crops, you know.
¿Cómo se siente ser el único hombre del mundo que disfruta trabajando con su mujer?
La pregunta es de una falta de gusto tremenda.